Alright, you little tinkers, I'm Toastbloke, and I need to protect my dinosaurs from the outside world because I keep getting jumped by things when I'm getting ready to start a record. Let's get cracking. Here we are with our two new friends from the previous episode, and look how cute that little otter's face is. It's adorable, which is why I don't want it to die. And I've been having some problems with creatures creeping up on us while I'm at my base and attacking my Tames. And so the only thing I can think of doing, well actually there's two. One would be to build a wall to stop things getting in and to keep my Tames safe. And the second would be to grab some cryopods so that I can store them when I'm not using them. And then they're not really a target, are they? So maybe we're looking to getting both of those things done. That might be a good idea. And then of course I need to upgrade this from a wooden base and get that indie forge I keep talking about, getting fabricator finally. There's lots we need to do, so I'm just going to spend this episode at home at base doing some work. Now I don't know what I can unlock in regards to those things yet. I'm not sure if we can get the cryo. Well, I've already got the cryo ready, and all I need is polymer, oil, metal, height. We've got most of those things. We don't have the polymer. That's easy done though, that's easy done. And then if I want to forge, we need to be level 80. What level are we? 71. Oh my god. Right, well, maybe we're not going to get the forge today, but we can definitely start building the wall and maybe go and get the cryopods. Best place I think to go and get that polymer that I want though is maybe the snow. So I'm going to take the otter because it'll keep me from freezing. They do give you insulation. And I'm just thinking, what were the other things I needed to take? I wonder if I grabbed some of it. I think it was things like crystal, hide, fibre. There's definitely some metal. I thought there was, we've got oil there, oil, and then it's the polymer that we're missing. Right, I'm just going to throw these over towards the RG. May as well just take it all. Is that just bounce back? Oh, fantastic. Right, let's pick up and check again. This time, there's not a smithy in the way. Why have I picked up poo? Poo doesn't help. Poo's not going to do anything for us. Blow my neck. Right. Have I got everything? I don't know if I've got everything. Nah, there's some under here. Oh, it's conflicting with the RG's feet. It's making it really hard to get. Right. So yeah, it's just that polymer that we need. Now, I'm going to up your stamina a bit. I want you to be able to make it there without a stop, really. And we'll just head out and we'll go and find some baby penguins to kill. It's a little bit risky, but on my way I've noticed this yellow drop, and so I feel like we should just make a stop here in the redwoods and check it out in case there's anything good. As far as I'm aware, these are one of the better ones for black blueprints. Unfortunately, not today. I've just landed at the place I usually do when I'm heading over to the snow biome to get a little bit of stamina back. And I just thought that sounded brutal, what I said about the baby penguins, but the fact of the matter is they are a great source of organic polymer and prime meat. So, you know, I like to make journeys up here to the icebergs around the back just to cull a few, you know, and buy a few. I mean a lot. There should be, yes, here we go, penguins all over the shop here, and there's plenty, so that's nice. We're just going to start killing these. I know there's better ways to collect polymer than to just kill with your tame, but to be fair, the RG doesn't do too bad. I also don't need a lot, and, you know, it's quicker. It's just easier for me. So yeah, I don't know if we've killed any babies yet. The whole point is I want to kill the babies. Where's a baby? Get here. Come on, yeah. They're tougher than the grown-ups sometimes, the babies. It's weird. There we go. There's that prime meat I talked about. Don't think I even harvested that one. Just killed that one for the fun, like. My god. But yeah, we'll be paying a few visits throughout the playthrough over here until we manage to get a more efficient way of collecting and making poly. But yeah, get these killed, and then we'll get back to base. something I've noticed, which is really cool, is that we didn't even get red ice cube once while in the snow. So already the otter is having a huge effect on our time in the cold areas, which is just what we wanted. So that is fantastic. I've just stopped off again to get my stamina back on the RG, and I can see some beaver dams. I reckon it's worth heading down here and getting these, because we are going to be wanting more and more cement and paste going forward. And so if we can pick it up as we go, it's just going to speed the process up. You know, we're not going to have to go out and look for it as soon as we maybe would have to usually. So let's grab some of this and we'll check if there's any more in the area that's easy to get, because we don't want to be making this difficult. It's just a pass, just a passing thing we can do. Now I'm pretty sure we could get a lot more, but I don't want to risk dying when it's not something I've actually come out for. This is always my biggest mistake, is I'll be like, alright, I'm meant to be doing this thing, but I can also do this thing, and then you end up staying out longer, doing too many things, and then you end up dead. And that's when the circle of ARK starts, which we want to avoid at all costs. So just these two on the edge, nice easy picks. So let's get them, and there's quite a lot of cement and paste in here, and some silica pearls. Lovely. Can see a purple drop just through these trees. Is it down? I feel like it might be. It is, and it's a double. Oh my god. Is any thylacoleos? I can't see any. Doesn't mean there aren't any. Could get jumped here, but I think it's worth the risk. For a double purple, let's go for it. Honestly, it's so disappointing. I'm out of here. So here we are, back at base. Let's land down here. And let's sort out everything that we got, because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to need cement and paste. But I'm also pretty sure there's not any room on that smithy. So let's chuck that all across. Silica pearls can go there too. I feel like paint bucket became cupboard, right? Yeah. So you're holding that stuff for some reason. We'll let you continue to. And I'll keep these things on. There's no harm running around with a grenade. I doubt I'm going to need it for anything in PvE, but, you know, maybe I'll find a use. Maybe there's a use PvE people do use them for. I don't know it. And hang on. Where's all the things I got and put on the RG? Did I just put them back? Or have I made a mistake somewhere? What the hell? How's that happened? I'm losing my mind. Right then, let's leave some of the poly on here. The rest, since, you know, we seem to be using paint bucket as cupboard, we'll go and put there. I would cook this meat, but I really can't be bothered. And I can't think of a reason to use it right now. So we're more than likely just going to leave it. That sounds like, yeah. Yeah, we might want to deal with that. We haven't got beer, so we can't tame it. And I feel like it's just going to be in the way, causing me nothing but pain. Let's get oil hide. Should we kill this? The Calicotherium? I think we're going to have to. I think that's how you say it. I don't actually know. It's one of those ones I'm going to have to look up the pronunciation for, because I have no idea. Oh, there's two of them. Do you know what? I could have tamed these if I had the beers, and then I wouldn't have had to build a wall. They could have just been turret towers for us, you know? And there's one dead. Get us the one wrecked as well, please. Can't even see where it is. I mean, I'm glad I got home just in time for night, but I'm also a little bit annoyed that it's become night and I cannot see anything that I'm trying to do. But that's them wrecked. They're gone. But it's that kind of thing I need to stop happening. Let's take the torch off you. It's silly leaving it on. And we've got torches here. There we go, and then we can see again. And I guess we've got everything we need now to make cryopods. Do I have a torch for you? I do. So let's see if we can go and make some. Now we need to go to a drop. There's a drop there. Or we need to go to an obelisk. Drop's definitely the closer option. Got to just check the timer on this, make sure it's long enough. If we can get some cryos, we can start keeping our Tames safe and keep them in the cryopod until we're ready to use them, rather than just having them all out on display so that they get wrecked. I'll probably keep some out, so I don't know how many of these pods I'm going to be able to make, but even just having some is going to be a nice start. Where's the Dilophosaur? I just heard one. Here it is. Watch it come and fight us, and watch the drop disappear. Too used to this stuff. Now what's the timer? 10. Yeah, I'm not risking it on that drop. I'm not risking it on that drop. Right, let's... Yeah, that was the right decision. So we need a different drop. That one's no good. I don't think this is down yet. Nope. So we're going to have to wait around a little bit. Hopefully the area isn't too dangerous. Again, I think we can probably handle most things on this RG. So we'll just park up. Seems safe. And I guess it's a little bit of a waiting game for now. Should we park here? Don't want to get trapped under it. I've had that happen too many times before. And it's down. Let's jump in and try and make these things. I want the resources on me. So, which resources is it that I want? Got to try and remember everything. Hopefully I've got them all. Cannot reach that from here. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end up chucking that down the hill. And it's going to roll under, so that might be the better solution. Looks like it is. So it should be oil, hide, metal, poly, fibre, crystal. And then hopefully we can craft some. 2 is a good start. If I add some more of this stuff, can I craft? Hey, we're going to have 6 is that. I'll take that. Lovely. So we're going to have cryos. We can get some Tames away, and it also means we can transport them easy. So even when I'm going on the boat, if I want to take the mammoth with us somewhere, we can take the mammoth without having to hang it off the side on a staircase, which will make me feel way happier and way more confident about travelling around. Right then, we've got these cryos. I'm trying to work out what I don't want out right now. If my plan is to build, I am going to want stone, I am going to want thatch, and I am going to want wood. So I reckon what I'll do is, right, I'll get the iguanodons away. I don't feel like I need those out for any specific reason right now. And I can just put what they're carrying somewhere else. So let's keep them safe. Keep the girls safe, our OG Tames. We need to find the boys so we can breed them. Try and keep our first Tames family line going. Would be like a sentimental thing to do. Can I pick this stuff up? I don't really need to, but I will. I'm going to feed it to a different Tame. No, I can't because I can't move. Alright, let's hoist something. What's weighing us down? I feel like I could move till I pick those up, but I might be wrong. I'm going to chuck the food. Not the iguanodon. Oh my god. I don't feel like I can risk running away. Where's the cryo? And coming back with a Tame in the pocket. Everything else, that's fine. I don't mind. Let's get the organic polymer on the Anki. We technically don't need the Anki, but I think that's why I'll be happy putting things on it. But I'm going to keep it out because it is one that we will use quite a bit in the future. Go on. Oh! What are you doing? Get back on my shoulder. I think I got a little bit happy spamming pick up all there. Just hoying me Tames around the place. So yeah, anything that needs to be kept fresh is going on the Anki for now, until we do need to use the Anki, which isn't yet. I'm pretty sure the Dodic is already loaded with stone, which is nice. We can get more if we need it. And then you, Pelagonus. What am I on about Pelagonus? Ichthyornis. I don't want you dying. In fact, let's level you up first, right? Yeah, you need health, because you're going to die with a one hit. I'm going to leave you out. I'm going to leave you out. Why is that still glitching? I'm going to leave you out because you need to get that health back. How about the otter? How's the otter looking? What are you like, stats-wise? Again, awful health. I'm just spamming the health. I want these things to survive. So they've got to stay out. Just they can heal up. And then we'll get them in cryos. The mammoth I want out, the Dodic I want out, and the Anki. So really I've done all that. And all we did was put away the iguanodons. Still. I'm happier. I thought I made 6 cryos. Why have I only got 5? Oh no, I know what happened. Because I clicked craft 2, but it only crafts 1 at a time, doesn't it? So it's tricked us into thinking I've got 6, because it then said 4 after, but really, I only made 5. Wow, thanks game. Gonna move the RG a little bit closer over here, and just get it unloaded. Do a little bit of tidying up, and then I guess I'll be back with you guys in morning. So, day is dawning. All my torches are dying. Fantastic, that's good news. And let's see if these have healed up alright. I just popped out and got some narco berries and set off making some more narcotics because we seem to be running low on those. So everything we've got and want is cooking and happening nicely, which is lovely. Now then, maybe I shouldn't have sped my mouse up. I keep missing my inventory now because I ain't used to it shooting around the screen this quickly. But you know, I'll get used to it eventually and it'll be worthwhile. Started thinking it was a little bit slow, a bit too slow. With us having reinstalled my PC recently, things that I used to be used to, I've now gone unused to, and I'm having to re-get used to them again. But let's get these little critters in cryos, keep them safe, because I really don't want these dying. It'll also speed up their passive XP. I think it's 5%, isn't it? So you can't shake a stick at that. Lovely. Now then, let's turn this off. Wonder if I fill these up quickly with some more thatch, just so that when night time comes, I'm not caught wanting. Let's get some in there. Looks like I was using wood in that one. I usually use thatch, but you know, there's no harm in wood now. We want as much charcoal as we can get. How are these getting on? Wood's burning, metal's cooking. And I feel like we're winning here. So, things are going well. It's the start of a new day. It is pissing it down, which is a little bit annoying. And I want to work towards building a wall. Because, look, we've got more visitors. And I want to keep them out. And I wonder if it's going to be sensible to maybe make some cupboards for this. Not cupboard the dinosaur, like, actually make some physical cupboards to stand up and just keep resources in, because as much as I hate them, they are quite useful in certain situations. So, storage, we are looking for the large storage box. Always confuses us because the icon for that is nothing what it actually looks like in game. I wonder if you open it, if it is like that on the inside. It'd be cool if you could open and close it, but you can't. I guess I'll never know. Could probably glitch inside. Have a look. Just get them put in the boxes so I know where they are. And we'll just walk back till they go green, get them in a nice row. Lovely. I think I'm going to have to take care of this guy though, because it's just going to cause problems, man. But I'm having to do this, like, constantly. Either fight them or lead things off the cliff. And it is a little bit of a concern for my Tames, since they're just out in the open. And this wall is going to prevent any trouble like that. And I'm not sure what I should do to build this wall. It's wood, thatch, stone, right? I feel like I'm struggling here. It's getting late. It's probably way past my bedtime. But we're plodding on. We're doing it. No, that's not a fish cupboard. Wood and stone. And then I guess we start bringing the Tames that have those things in over. Unpacking those. Because this had plenty of stone left over from last time still. And I think the best way to do this as always is to just... Is that going off the cliff? Almost. I maybe should have aimed it at the cupboard. See, something's happening again. Something's getting attacked. What's getting attacked? I'm not really happy that I can hear things getting attacked. Nope, we're not getting attacked. Game, make your mind up. It could be that Calicatherium, like, down the cliff raging. Because I let it off and left it. Might be aggroing. Or is that fingers trying to aggro us from down there? Doesn't seem to be anything causing the issue up here, so whatever. Right then, we've got stone. We can get more stone. I'm going to go on a stone run and get this cupboard filled right up. So you'll be noticing that I'm just getting rid of all of these rocks that I previously planned to keep. to make sure that my base was safe, you know. But since we're going to be building a wall, I don't need that anymore. So let's hoy all of that stone over there, get it picked up and get it in the cupboard. Hey, look at all this, plenty, loads. I'm going to do another run with it. I'm just going to farm till we've got everything we need. Back to base we go, and it's looking totally different. I can see it, it's not hiding behind a rock. Let's get parked up here, look down towards the cupboard. This will make life a little easier this time, I think. Just want to make sure this is going to go beyond the mammoth's trunk and chuck all this down. The reason I do it this way is because I can pick up all of the little boxes on the floor and pick things up way above my carry weight, like so. But if I try and transfer them one by one, it'll only allow a certain amount in my inventory, which is a nightmare. So chucking everything out first, then picking it up when you're nearer to the item. Even just chucking it moving is always the better approach. Just makes your life a lot easier, makes things a lot faster. I've got way too much wood. Chris Peacock, he's got too much wood. What's he going to do with it? Put it away. Put it on the mammoth. That's what he's going to do. Right, so let's get this parked up over this side. We've probably got enough to at least lay the foundations of this wall. So we're going to get started. Like I say, I want to make sure everything's out of the way. And I'm just going to start crafting up some stone foundations. We're going to upgrade from wood, and we're going to give ourselves a bit of a wall. So I want loads of these. I'll probably craft up a good amount of foundations, and then I'll be back with you once they're sorted. Right then, I've crafted up 20 foundations. It's not loads, but it's a decent amount to get started with. And I'm wondering if I'm going to need to do any building tricks. First thing I want to do though is just look at the land, see if there's any obvious points where I can start the wall and end the wall. And I feel like if I'm going to want it to come somewhere across here, I might need to get rid of these rocks first. But technically, I wonder if this little section here I can start building out from, because that kind of has a square part. I can then maybe come across here and maybe just build back against this part of the cliff. Or there's this section here that looks like it might work. Either way, I think that means I want to start at this other end. And that also means those rocks are definitely in the way, so come here, Dodic. Where was this little bit of land? I think it was this here I was thinking of. Let's check in K mode if I think that's fairly... Yeah, I think that's a good point to go from. And does it? Yeah, it does kind of line up with that bit that side. I think this is a good shout. Now, I don't want this to be huge, if I'm honest. I really don't. And so I'm just going to try and see if I can get things as close as possible, but while looking tied in. I think that's alright. So we'll just get this here. It's not too bad. Nothing's going to get around there, so it doesn't have to be right up to the edge, I don't think. But instead of putting that down, I'm going to put the foundation down. And that gives me the lowest snap point for that part. Hopefully, they'll then all fit across here. And it looks like they're going to, which will make my life a lot easier. Let's get this one picked up and replaced. I'll count them out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And then we go this way. And I'm a lot less worried now. I think this should be perfect, really. I just need more foundations, and then I can take that all the way up to that side and back up to the cliff. So we've just made another 20 foundations there. Let's go and try and get these where we want them. I should probably put the building materials away just so I can walk, because we're pretty cucumbered here. Right, let's see where this wall leads us to now. Hopefully pretty far. It's looking good. I think lowering the foundations was the right thing to do. Where do I want this to end then? Does that look like that's fairly parallel to that? Let's line myself up roughly and just walk to the edge. That is fairly parallel with that. Where's a good point though? This feels like a good point. That's quite high. So maybe come out a few more, just past these two bushes. And I think we can take that in there. Have we got enough foundations? We do. Oh my god. And although that's slightly over the edge, is that that's the exact amount? Oh my god, that's unbelievable. See what I mean? Already, a steg's not going to cause us any problems. But they just wander in here. They just come in here and it really annoys us. So I'm so looking forward to this being finished. Let's get some more materials. And I guess this time I'm going to stand and just craft walls. I'm not sure how high this will be. I think we'll probably keep it one high. Maybe run a railing across the top because that looks pretty. I'll start this side again and we'll just go around with this. Are you going to escape out of here? Or are you just going to stay in here? I guess it's staying in here. But yeah, we'll just go around. Now actually, if we want the wall to look pretty, I've changed my mind. I've just thought of something. I've just thought if we want this to look pretty, we're going to want some pillars in this wall. It's a problem with me thinking on the fly. And if it's 8, I'm probably going to do them at least every 4 along. So maybe we leave that one and leave that one, pillar there. Leave that one, there'll be a pillar there, yeah. 1, 2 those, leave that one, pillar there. Those, leave that one, pillar there. Those, leave that one, pillar there. I'll have to check this. Am I just doing 2 on, 2 off? Is that what I'm doing? I am, aren't I? That makes things more simple. Ah, this is class. I need one more wall for that part. So let's make that last wall. Where is it? And then I'm going to want some stone pillars. We need to unlock them because although we've got wood, I don't think we've got stone. There we go. Dandy. Just dandy. And how many of those do I need? I'll probably work it out, can't I? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need 11 pillars. That also means we're going to want 11 fence foundations. Can I get these torches on? I can't see. Absolute nightmare. I said I needed 11 of these. So let's make 11 of those. And then the rest, we need 11 pillars too. So make the first 4. That's nice. We'll let these craft up and then we'll go and start getting the fence foundations down. I'm going to try and do this. Try and get these all down. And then pop the pillars in and see how that's looking. We should end up with pillars 4 foundations apart all the way around. If that's what happens, I'm going to be living my life. If that isn't what happens, I'm going to cry. I feel like this game makes me want to cry a lot. I don't, you know. I'm brave. I should have planned this out, but I wanted to do it off the cuff. I wanted this to feel like a playthrough, and so I'm keeping it very playthrough. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, that side's spot on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all working. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's right. Oh, it just looks such a big gap. Now, the reason I put the pillars in first is because the walls don't like to play ball sometimes and go in past the pillar. There's a lot of things won't go in past the pillar. So putting the pillars down before anything else, make sure that your walls are going to place and you're going to be happy as Larry. Because everybody knows Larry's happy. Right, let's just make loads of walls and get this done. It's taken us so long to craft these walls that it's almost morning. But I want to just quickly run around, get these put down, make sure they're in. I've made 20, kind of hoping that's enough. Might not be, but there are already some walls in place. And already we can see Stego's not going to be getting in, which is nice. I'm just sick of starting to film and dinosaurs being on my head. But that'll happen no more. Hang on, why didn't that place? There we go. We're a wall short now. If we did have enough, we don't now. Because that one decided to replace the one beside it rather than become its own wall. Fantastic. ARK building at its finest. You watch us be one short. I am as well, man. Oh, you cannot write it. You can't write this stuff. It's infuriating. Right, let's get one of each pile, because then I can at least move and I can make that wall. And then I think I'm on to doing the railings. So, what is it I want? A wall. I'll run and pop that down. And then we're looking good. We're looking good. I'm quite happy with this. There we go. Our little wall is up. I'm hoping that'll stop most things. And with a little bit of rail, just to make it a little bit higher, we should be laughing. Got to craft them first though. I won't be keeping this like this. I will need to put an entrance. But for the meantime, I kind of just want to... Do you think that's about central? I'm not going to have one that's central, am I? How many walls are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 2 central ones. I wonder if I have 2 entrances into my wee base here. And that I have them 2 walls, entrance. 2 walls, entrance. I think that makes sense. I think that works. Yeah? Is that there? Entrance. No, hang on. Have I done this? No, that works. I want them far enough away from each other that it's worth having 2 entrances. So this makes sense. And then that might mean that I've got enough. I do. I've got plenty. And I guess I'll end up making those entrances and exits. For now, if I only got 1 left, if I legit got 1 left. Hey, it's the other way around. For now, I'm going to leave it like that though. And maybe think about sorting out proper entrances some point soon. It'll mean I'll want these out of the way. But I already feel with this wall, even with these little gaps in between, I feel like my dinos are just a lot safer. And I think I'll probably end up finishing this off by running some stairs at the entrances. I might put stairs on this side as well so it's easy to get up. And the only other thing I'm thinking I might do is, if I do on dinosaur gates, is making this too high in the future. Like 2 walls high. I don't want to go 4, that's wild for what this is. But I think it's something I'm going to upgrade over time. I at least need to make these little bits look pretty today though. So what I'm going to do is, with the stuff that I've gained back, is maybe make pillars. I'm going to have 3, so I'm going to want 1 more. And I'm going to put those either side of these walls here. I'll have to take these out, just so they don't interfere. Which means I'm also going to want to make another fence foundation. And hopefully I can pop these down and just tidy up these edges a little bit so the gaps are a little bit smaller, but also look a little bit more intentional. There we go. And if I put walls either side of those, and that leaves us a space to put a double dinosaur gate in. Not a double, a dinosaur gate in if I fancy. 2 used to talk about double door frames, and I think I'll repeat that here if I just take this up. And this one, I should be able to sort out one of these. Can I make another one of these? I can. And then it's just filling those walls in. I don't think I've got the resources for that though, which is an absolute nightmare. Oh my god, go on the foundation. There we go. Because I'm pretty sure we ran out. Or did I not? I might have a few little tad bits knocking about. Yeah, we're pretty much done. Can we make a wall though with this? What would I need? The thatch and the wood. We can make one of the walls. I think I'll quickly go and collect the stuff and just make the 4 walls that I need for this. There's 1, 3 more to go. And we'll get those popped in and we'll see how everything looks. There's nothing on here, is there? The ones I made earlier! Oh my god! Why? Sometimes I make huge mistakes and then sometimes things work out. No, you're not going to do that. Thank you. I've put this wall here to keep you out. I'm saying this is enough to keep you out. And then look what you go and try and do. Walk through me little gap in me wall. Absolutely shambolic. Right then, I think I've got 1 more of these railings, but I need 3 more. Again though, I'm not going to have the stuff to make them. We're hot out of stone. So we're going to jump on the RG anyway. I thought I wasn't going to have to when I found those 3 walls, but no, I need to for this. So let's get you picked up. Don't have to go that far, there's a bit here. There's no point even cutting to a harvesting montage. We can just get this rock here and we should have enough. Go on. Oh, we'll do it. There we go. Lovely jubbly, that's what I'm talking about. And I'm hoping we can just get this polished off. I need 3. And we can make 3 with everything we've got here. You've got a level. We'll give you some more weight. You've not got enough weight for us to care about damage. And then 1 more across here, I believe. There we go. And I think that's looking pretty nice. It's at least secure, right? My Tames were a lot safer than they were before. Things have to literally find their way through one of those 2 gaps. And I think that's going to be difficult. So yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Let's have a look over this side. Just want to check everything's looking dapper. You know? I think it is. Yeah. I'm happy with that. I think that looks tidy. I will want to upgrade it. I'll probably want to make it 2 wall pieces high eventually. And we might want to add dinosaur gates. But for today, that will do nicely. We've got the cryopods that we wanted. And we've got the walls built. So I now feel it's way safer to have my dinosaurs out. But also to transport them around the map. Which is fantastic. And I think that's a good place to call things there. Guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. And I guess I will catch you guys later, so take care of yourselves. Cheerio.